Hi guys, it's Mary. You're watching Cardz TV. Today we're going to make a card that is one we never like to make, but we do have to have them on occasion. And today we'll be making a sympathy card. We're going to use this Lola and Luca paper pad, and this is from the Paper Studio, which is Hobby Lobby. And I love this pack because it's got all these papers you see on the front, and they're all this beautiful kind of a deep rose, black and white, green and white. They just all coordinate so well together, and they're very pretty, and some are very elegant. So that's why I chose to use this one today. Now I went to this close to my heart Cricut artistry cartridge because I know it's got some beautiful flowers in it. So we're going to use that. And for the sentiment, we're going to use the Cardz TV Bigger Everyday Sayings. We'll use So Sorry for Your Loss. So I'm going to get everything over here that we'll need, and we'll get started on this sympathy card. We're going to go ahead and put our flower together first. And I found this beautiful flower on page 39 in the artistry cartridge. Here it is right here, all put together. And what I've done, I've cut two of these background pieces out of white, because I wanted the white to show through the pink part of my flower. And I'll tell you why I did that. I also cut two of the leaves out of green, and I cut one of them on flip, so it's angled down a little bit in the other direction, so it would fit on my background nicely. Now the leaves are the reason that I've cut two of the background out of white, and I'll have the cut sizes for this at the end of the video, guys, as well as a list of the supplies that I used. Now, if I just go ahead and put my leaves on, this is a very quick and simple but very pretty flower, and then put my flower on top, you can see those green leaves through that cut in the flower, and I didn't want to be able to see that. Let me turn it around the right way. Here we go. Nope. I still don't have it right. I'll get it there in a minute. Here we go. And I'll get my leaves on there right. I don't want to stick this down, though, until we're done. But you can see, through there, you can see the bottom of both of the leaves. In order not to have that show, I'm going to go ahead, take my two-way glue pen, and get this flower adhered to this white base. Then I'm going to snip these leaves off of this one. Then I can put the leaves on this white base, and when I put the flower on top, you won't be able to see the ends of the leaves through there. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. I'll use my two-way glue pen, and I'm not going to make you watch me do this. I think I've explained it enough to where you know what I'm talking about. So I'll go ahead and get this done, and then we'll come back and work on the rest of our card. And this two-way glue pen works great for adhering this flower down. Okay, now you can see I've gone ahead and I've adhered the top of the flower onto the white base. I'm going to take my little cutter bee scissors and just go right around the edge of that flower and snip this set of leaves off. And this doesn't take but just a second. There we go. Now I'm going to take this base and go ahead and adhere these leaves to it, just like I told you just a minute ago. And then when I put the flower on, you'll only be able to see the part of the leaves that you want to. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done, and then we actually are going to come back and work on our card. Here's my beautiful flower all put together, and we've got one solid piece on the back, and you cannot see those green leaves through this open part of the flower. So we're going to put this on this card base. We've got this white card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. It's a portrait style card. On top of that, we're going to layer a black mat. And then I found this really elegant looking paper in that Lola and Luca stack, and it's going to go on next. I thought that was so pretty, and that pink will be pretty on there too. And as a base for our flower, I've cut another black mat and then another white mat, and this one I ran through the Cuttlebug wood grain embossing folder just to give it a little bit of texture. I'm going to get these adhered, and on the front, these adhered together, and I'm going to pop this up on some foam tape and put that right over here. So I'll go ahead and get these done. Then we'll come back and put the flower on, and I think we're going to add some pearls too, as well as our sentiment. Here's our card base all ready, and I've kind of got the center mat over a little bit to the left, and you can see I've got that popped up on some foam tape. I've also got some foam tape on my flower, and we're going to put the flower right there. That is so pretty, and it really makes that pretty pink flower pop. So we're going to get the backing off this foam tape, get our flower on, and then we'll add the sentiment. And then I'm going to go get some pearls. I think that would really be pretty on here. Right about there, I think. Let's tilt it just a little bit more. Like that. Isn't that pretty? It has such an elegant look. Now for the sentiment, I've cut a banner. And this banner, I think it's 5/8 inches by 3 inches. I used Memento Tuxedo Black ink and the Cardz TV Bigger Everyday Sayings. We've got So Sorry for Your Loss. I've also got this on some foam tape. We'll get this put on here. And I think we're going to put it right about there. It's going to hang off of one side. And that's why I didn't put any foam tape under this end. Now, I'm going to go get some pearls, and we'll come back and put a few pearls on here, and it will be ready to go. Here's my Sympathy card, all finished, and I think it looks so pretty and elegant with this beautiful background paper, the pearls, and I love this flower on here from the Close to My Heart Cricut Artistry cartridge. Now, I got mine from Melanie Brown. If you'd like to go pick one up, here's her link right under this video. It will be under the video on YouTube as well as on my blog, cardztv.blogspot.com, and you can go to her site and place your order. Thank you so much for coming by today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and maybe it's given you some inspiration, because this is not a card that we like to make, but we do have to make them from time to time. So have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.